Hello, friends. It has been far too long. Far too long since we've dove back into the brink, the fantasy, the dream world that sometimes become much more real than reality. The world of Baldur's Gate. Welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate, episode, I think we're on 91 at this point. Oh, it feels good to be back walking on the Sword Coast again. Oh, does it feel good. So anyway, I think last time we left off we were, of course, outside the mines of Cloakwood. And there is not, how to put this, they don't have the doors flung wide open for us. They're not going to just let us waltz in there. So we're going to need to rest. And resting does prove to be a little bit of a difficulty out in this area, just because of the high chance that you're going to encounter some guards and such like that. So we'll just go ahead and make short work of them. Looks like we're experiencing a little bit of lag there or something, but I don't think it'll be too big of a deal. So at any rate, Memorial Day weekend, that was fun. If you ever worked retail, you'll know how hectic that is. But I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day. I hope everyone's safe. And hopefully had a little bit of fun. Maybe got into a little bit of trouble. Got together with some friends and threw a party. I know I would have been invited, but I'm sorry I couldn't make it. At any rate, let's get into this. Alright. Under the cover of night, we sneak silently in to plunder the very riches that... Oh boy, guards. Alright, so the Cloakwood mines are guarded by these generic guards. Don't worry, they're really not anything to ever be worried about. They're kind of just your cronies that hang about and get killed easily, and funny enough, I'm saying that we haven't hit him once, and yet he's managing to pretty much kill Eldoth here. I guess if there was to be anything said about the guards in Cloakwood, is that they do have a rather high armor class. But they don't die quickly. And it looks like Eldoth has managed to morale failure himself, which will make things just all so much helpful. So this is a simple situation gone bad. I mean, this shouldn't have happened. At any rate, we'll cast Remove Fear and then cure Eldoth, and then get him out of there. I suppose it's because we are having everyone attack with their melee weapons instead of what they're proficient in. I mean, well, I guess Eldoth is proficient with the dagger, isn't he? It doesn't really matter. Anyway, we're gonna switch over to our range, I guess. Even though they have the shields, it'll be difficult to hit them with it, but it'll keep our weaker characters out of the way. Yes, indeed, they do have high AC, although we are landing some hits now. There we go, got rid of that guard and finished off the second. Interesting! Well, I promise you those guards really aren't that much trouble. That was just a bad situation. But, you know, that's how it goes. Sometimes you do get a bad situation, and it does make the weaker monsters difficult. That's what I like about Baldur's Gate. Even when you're a high level, never keep your guard down. You might just regret it. Okay, so I said earlier, and I meant it, the outside is guarded. It's actually guarded by a party who's quite powerful. So we're gonna need, you know, our summons. Actually, we're gonna kind of throw a fireball out here even before we run into them. I think that'll help us. Yeah, there we go. Draw your daggers and spells, and let's have at her. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I do such a terrible British accent. You've crossed our employers, and this is as far as you're going to go, my friend. Should have known that lazy bounty hunting rabble wouldn't get the job done. Never settle for second best, I always say. Guy's name is Drasus. I think we're going to respond to him with option number 2. You want to know what I always say? Always kill the mouthy one. That's what I always say. Ha! A good saying, and I will use your head for a puppet and make it say it over and over again while we drink large amounts of mead. Life is pretty good, you know? You know, I'd say that was a pretty adequate comeback to what we just said to him. Anyway, so we're looking at a sufficient party, and these are the harder battles in the game. Kind of like those Amazons that we fought earlier. They just aren't fun. Anyway, we summoned that dire wolf. We're gonna have Baldur cast Call Lightning. I mean, obviously it's a kick-butt spell. And it only works outdoors, so we might as well make use of it while we can. They do have some wizards back there. That's not going to make life easy, especially if they start throwing like Horrify and Hold Person at us. We did hit our own party member with that Fireball spell, but I think it was worth it. It looks like Koran might have even saved her spell because he only took 8 damage there. Now we need to reassess exactly what everyone's doing. Koran will just continue to be the tank. He's just being the point. There's really not a whole lot of special things that we can have Safana do, so she'll just keep on throwing daggers. Baldur has cast Call Lightning, which is really useful. However, she doesn't seem to have that many other good spells. I guess she'll use this Wand of Fear. Maybe we'll get lucky. Eldoth will also cast Horrify, increasing our chances of getting lucky. Chezni will use a Wand of Frost and maybe crisp this other fighter guy here. Or, not crisp, freeze. Alright, there go our Horrify spells. They worked on the fighter and the wizard. And it seems that... Whoa. Oh, it seems that one of the wizards actually have already died. So, the only thing we have to worry about right now is the Ogrillion, which will fall pretty quickly. As you can see, he's taking massive amounts of damage. The Horrified characters are still attacking us randomly. You see Drasus here is fighting us. And it looks like Koran's taking a little bit of damage. So, we'll pull him back, get a heal on him. We managed to kill Drasus. I think that was Eldoth with a 5, he rolled 5 points of damage there. And like I said, we're going to heal Koran. Chezni has the healing spell, I believe, yeah. Alright, and we'll just have our 2 remaining ranged fighters throw stuff at Genthor, who is badly injured. The healing spells are successful. We'll just continue attacking here. Maybe drop a magic missile on the unhorrified Genthorn. He's taking damage. I know Eldoth has... he doesn't need to use his poisoned arrows anymore. I know Eldoth has a magic missile spell. Which, you know, the more magic damage we can deal, the better, because it's just instant damage. Wow, that guy is just... he has a lot of hit points. You can see he's just taking magic missiles left and right. Still isn't dying. Alright, there. So we finished him. The wizard is all that remains. We should be good. Once we break through that mirror image spell, we'll be fine. The wizards here, you can see we already killed that one wizard, the bodies line right there. I don't really know his or her name. But wizards, as always, can be deadly because, you know, one good Horrify spell or Charm Person or, you know, things like that really throws a wrench into your strategy. But there you have it, friends. We are good to go, and in the next episode we'll loot their bodies, see what goodies they got, and then continue on in the mine. We'll see you then.